Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to go over some first-timer guide for Defcon and even Black Hat, because I've been going to Defcon for several years. Last year was my first year at Black Hat, and I will be there this year again. So I want to go over some cool things, what you should expect and how to prepare. So let's get into it. Alrighty then. So obviously everyone knows who I am. My name is Patrick Gorman, aka InfoSecPat. So obviously, Defcon is right around the corner, right? It's next week, Defcon and Black Hat. So if this is your first time going to Defcon, this is mainly for Defcon, but I'll sprinkle some Black Hat information. And this is stuff that I took over the years. And for first timers that came with me when I first came, and obviously we all communicate and all talk and share our experiences, right? So, itchy eye, sorry. So if this is your first time attending, maybe you're excited. Maybe you're nervous. Maybe someone's telling you, oh, it's going to be a quadrillion people, so it can be overwhelming. Maybe you're seeing stuff online. You're like, oh, I'm an introvert, so maybe this is not the place for me. This is all normal behavior. Like, I don't really get nervous around crowds, but I know a lot of friends that have, right? So they go, they stay with their little crew. But at the end of the day, Defcon is probably, I think, I haven't been to a larger hacking conference than Defcon. So I believe this is the biggest one in the world, right? So you're going to find people like cybersecurity professionals, ethical hackers, non-ethical hackers, security researchers. Maybe you're a students, content creators like myself. I know some other ones that are going out this year. And maybe a recruiter, maybe you're looking for a job. Maybe you can link up with some recruiters, vendors. Maybe there's a vendor that you use at your current position and you can talk to them about how good their products are, or just talk to them about whatever, right? And maybe just people that are just interested in learning about technology, cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to explain what you should expect, right? What you should bring. I think maybe that sounds contradicting, but what you should bring, what you can do when you arrive. How can you get the most value out of your first Defcon? And like I said, this is everything from my experience that I'm passing on to you folks, right? So first, maybe you heard of Defcon, right? Defcon is everywhere, right? But what is Defcon? So Defcon is not your traditional corporate cybersecurity conference like RSA, even Black Hat, right? So it has its own culture. If I had some culture shocks because there's a lot of people out there in cybersecurity, or even folks that know me. I don't fit in your typical cybersecurity nerd, right? Like if you see me out in the public, you probably won't guess that I work in this field. And I've gotten that. When I heard, when I started arm wrestling, or when I started playing hockey, or when I do whatever I do, I say, yeah, man, I'm a pen tester. I work in cybersecurity. And they're like, they literally say this, like, oh, you don't fit that type. You're fit. You look like you work out. Nerds normally look fat, big beards, smell bad. And that sucks to, that they feel that way, because you can't judge a book by its cover, right? So I'm just putting that out there because, I never really had any stinky binky friends that, hung out with me that are hackers, right? So everyone took a shower, so the stereotype sucks because I don't know, in my circle, I don't have any of those, right? And if there was, I'm the first one like, yo, go take a shower, right? So yeah, so it has its own culture, traditions, technologies, contests, villages, badges, parties, and just community, right? There is some stinky binkies at the conference, right? There is a little rule that you shower, you sleep, and you hack or whatever. And it is true. I thought it was a joke when I first saw that, when I first went to my first Defcon. And, then I started looking around and like walking, because it gets crowded, and there is people that maybe don't shower in the community. But like I said, the crew that I hang out with take showers. I'm just putting that out there. So you'll see a whole bunch of people. I don't want to make this a long video, but you'll see people learning how to pick locks, hardware hacking hardware, analyzing wireless networks, try to hack wireless, compete in CTFs, right? CTFs are awesome. Reverse engineering stuff, build electronic badges, people that build badges, which is really, really cool. And just discuss cybersecurity research. You'll meet so many cool people, I'm telling you. I did, and I still have them as friends on my cell phone, right? So some people attend these things for technical talks. I don't think I ever seen a talk at Defcon, to be honest. I always just go around the villages, hang out with my friends, and just do that. And the first year I did a CTF. So a lot of people attend these just for community and networking opportunities. That's why I go. I'm going to be honest, that's the reason why I go. And there is no specific correct way to experience Defcon, right? If you want to go there for your first time to check out Red Team Village, I'll be volunteering on Friday at the party. So if your goal is not to see everything, you just want to see something specific, go to that. It's a big conference and it's only 3 or 4 days. So you have to get to where you want to get to maybe the first day or two. All right. So your goal should be to, actually, I just took some notes while I was making this video. And your goal should just be, just take the most out of it. Get the most value that you can. Take it all in, soak it all in. And yeah. The next thing, I never do this, but friends do it. I guess because I don't like schedules. But review the schedule before you arrive. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of first attendees are just arriving with no plan. I do that. I never have a plan. I'm going to be honest. But these are things that people do. And then there will be a talk that they want to see, but they miss because they didn't know where it was. There's a workshop that you want to see. Like last year, I couldn't find a noob village, right? I wanted to see that because Josh Mason, there's a whole bunch of cool guys. And like this year, some cool friends are going to be there too. So I'm sure I'll make it out there and I'll just knock on someone's phone and say, hey, where are you at? Like I said, meetups, parties, village activities happening all at the same time. So just schedule your stuff wisely and come out to the Red Team party. I'll be there Friday, next Friday. So I recommend, this is something I do. I recommend creating 3 categories. The first this is what I did this year. These are things I'm changing. The first category is the must-see list. Like, what do you want to see? Like, I want to meet Hack the Box. I want to meet people from the Red Team Village. I want to see the Noob Village. I want to see blah, blah, blah. Just create 3 or 4 must-sees that you want to do. And these are the talks, villages, workshops, even anything that you do not want to miss, right? The second category is your backup list. Like, rooms are too filled, so I want to change my schedule up a little bit and decide something else that seems interesting to me. And the third category is for your just like exploring time. Like you just want to go ahead and just don't schedule another minute, just go with the flow, right? And that's pretty much what I'm going to do this year. All right. So visit the villages. The villages are really cool. And participate in capture the flags if you're into that, right? Like I said, the first year I did do it. To be honest, this year, I don't even think I'm going to take my laptop. Or maybe I'll take my laptop because I need to do some work, but I'm not going to take it to the conference. I'll leave it at my Airbnb. And then networking at Defcon is definitely the biggest reason why a lot of people attend. And if you see me, please tap on my shoulder, shake my hand, give me a hug. And if you're watching this, I appreciate all my supporters and all the love that's over the last few years. So thank you. This wouldn't be here without you guys. So I just put the camera on and talk shit for 10 minutes and you guys are the supporters. So thank you. All right. So the next thing, what you should bring. This is the last thing I think on my list. So the first thing you should do is bring comfortable shoes. I always wear like Yeezys and this, that for the last couple of years. And I'm telling you, my back would be killing me, right? Yeah, I look good. I feel good because my style is me. But this year, I call them grandpa shoes, because I got some comfortable shoes that I'm going to be wearing this year, and I don't care. Like, if I'm not going to be rocking no J's and no Yeezys, I'm going to be rocking some grandpa shoes, because I'll be at Black Hat and Defcon, so it's a week of just standing and walking around. So bring comfortable shoes. Test them out first. Don't like go rock a brand new pair of kicks and then like your feet are killing you. Telling you, that's the number one rule. That's what I'll bring. I'll bring my sneakers over my laptop any day. Since it's going to be probably 1,000,000 degrees, bring a water bottle. I have my water bottle somewhere. And I'm actually I have a fan. So like a fan that goes around, like when I go to amusement parks, I use, because I'm in Florida. So I put it around and I just put the fan on and I put like a cold rag around my neck so I don't like pass out from a heat stroke, and stay hydrated. Make sure you bring water, because Vegas can get really, really hot, especially this year. I saw like on Saturday when I fly in, or this weekend when I fly in, sorry, I think tomorrow I actually fly in, I think. And when I say I think, like, I look at my itinerary probably the last day and I get like alerts but whatever. But yeah, I want to be bringing something to stay hydrated. Bring a small backpack, and don't overload it, because you're going to get some swag, right? Swag is, a lot of people go for like t-shirts, socks, whatever. I love t-shirts, socks, and hats are probably my sometimes stickers, like if it's from a cool person, but I don't collect a lot of stickers because they just sit in a box and it just collects dust. All right. And again, obviously bring like a wireless or a USB charger, because if you're at the conference all day, maybe your phone will die. I don't know. These are things that I bring. Like I said, the last couple of years, I brought my big, heavy backpack, and I just like carrying it around all day, and it's very uncomfortable, right? So this year, like I said, I'm going to probably bring my laptop on my trip, so leave it there and just bring my book bag so I can just put swag in it throughout the day. And then, this is the last thing, protect your devices. Obviously, you're at a conference that's technically for hacking. So Defcon has a reputation for hacking. We're all hackers. We all do mysterious things on our free time. Just kidding. So you should use basic security precautions, right? You don't have to be walking around with aluminum foil on your head. I've seen that. It's a little, I don't know if that's a style or a little extreme. Or maybe, like I always say, you can't hack much because my money's under my bed. You go in my bank account, have like $5. Just kidding. But update your phone, update your laptop before going to the conference, so you don't have to connect to some crazy internet. Use strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, because people are going to try to do some stuff, right? Turn off your Bluetooth, disable AirDrop, file sharing, any wireless feature that's on your devices. Make sure you're not using them. Do not, like I said, do not connect to some random, ISP securities network because he's running it on a Wi-Fi pineapple. Just kidding. Another thing, this is a new thing on the block. Be cautious for unknown USB drives, USB like OMG cable, QR codes, charging stations. All these devices, these are all hackers, right? So just be cautious about that. And there's other things that I can talk about. Understanding the culture. Defcon has a unique culture. Like I said, when I first went, I didn't feel like this was my kind of culture, right? Because all my friends I met, we have things in common. You may see some costumes, some electronic badges light up, and some big badges, hacker huddles, inside jokes, right? Like unofficial events. These are all things that, everyone has their different background. And I think the most important thing is to understand in any culture, any event, is just be respectful, right? I've had people be a-holes on the internet, and I'll keep that to myself. Just be nice, right? Just be nice, be respectful. So that's pretty much it. Take breaks whenever, like I like to go, if things are getting overwhelming, just go take a walk, right? Maybe some people hate loud noises, lights, walking, talks, whatever. Just like, it's okay just to go chillax somewhere. Like I'm going to have a car this year. So if I want to take a break, I'll just go back to the Airbnb and just chill. And, you know, it's a 4-day event, right? So just take a break, find a quiet spot, get a drink of green tea. Or if you want to hang out, if you see me, hit me up. I'll go take a break with you. I'm old. I like to take breaks. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And the last thing I'll leave everyone off with is, this is the final advice for first attendees that I want to spread that love. The biggest advice is just to be open to the experience, right? Just worry about yourself. Don't get into anyone's way, and just introduce yourself to people. If you want to meet someone that you've seen on the internet or someone that you've learned something from, the community is really cool. Like, doesn't matter if someone has 1 million followers or 10 followers. Like, I don't judge people by a follow. I don't give a shit about your 1 million followers. If I want to say hello because I saw something cool that you did, I want to come say hello. If you're disrespectful, then you're a dick. That's at the end of the day, I'll call you a fucking dick, you know? So yeah, just introduce yourself to people. So far, I've never had any disrespectful people. Obviously, I know some people out there, like I love John Hammond. I love Ryan Montgomery or O'Day. You know, even when Heath Adams used to go to Defcon, like these are people that are pretty known on the internet. So maybe it can get overwhelming for those folks. Like, hey, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Man, just be respectful. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. This is something I would do if I was a newcomer. If I saw something from John Hammond, like, hey, you know, if you're going to be there, I would love to say hello. Are you going to be around the Red Team Village about 5 o'clock? I would love to shake a hand, meet a friend, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm a little different, but I never had to do that. Like I would never, but if there's someone that you want to see and say hello to. But yeah, if there's any questions, leave it in the comments below. Attend the meetups, talk to the volunteers, talk to the goons. Sometimes they can be a little funny, you know, depending on your personality. Maybe they can come off rude, but just be rude right back to them. I don't give a shit. But yeah. It's super, super excited. I'm really excited about this conference. I'm excited to meet up with my friend Paul, Myro the mayor. Too bad one of my best fucking friends aren't coming this year, which if you watch this, Big T, it's a bummer, but we'll show you all the love. You'll be there in spirit. And James, you know, so many cool people. I'm looking forward to KevTech, whoever else is out there, right? InfoSec, O'Day, Ryan will probably be out there. I'll probably say hello to him. Tyler Ramsby. I don't know, so many people. So if you guys are there, there's so many cool people to see, hang out with, shake a hand, meet a friend. And yeah, stay safe, stay secure, keep learning. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'll see you guys in Vegas if you're there. Much love. See you guys.